Namaskar and welcome to Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. I'm Kala Shankar. Summer is in full swing and our community has been invigorated. The events that we are reporting on today include the summer edition of the Dulhan Expo held in New Jersey, the 50th annual OSA convention in Atlantic City, the JAINA convention in Southern California, the AAPI convention in Atlanta, and world-renowned cricketer Kapil Dev's appearances in New Jersey. We will have details on all these headlines along with our special weekly segment This Week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parekh right after the break. So stay with us. Dulhan Expo is a series of luxury events held nationally for the modern South Asian bride. The Expo provides an opportunity to have all the items necessary to plan a wedding under one roof. The summer edition of the Dulhan Expo was held in Iselin, New Jersey on July 9th. This bridal expo, which was organized by Sumit Arya and Malaiha Khan, featured 75 wedding planning booths, designer fashion shows, live entertainment, the sale of designer fashion and fine jewelry, as well as a delectable array of cuisine. Here are some highlights.
Whatever you want, babe, you can make the whole room stare. But you know that my favorite is when you're rocking that this is way.
My name is Anuja Katyal and this is Jubilee Couture. We sell mostly bridal wear and we give 3% to Save the Children and Women for Women. We're highly committed to women's empowerment. So we're also working on designing a line of Western bridal wear, and for that bridal wear we're hiring underprivileged women and training them on how to hand stitch and hand embroider the garments. So you can find us on our website at surrealycouture.com and we ship worldwide. Here from Andrula's Dance Fitness. We have our dance studio at 563 Inman Avenue, Colonia. And we have one more location at Scotch Plain, New Jersey. Please come. Every Monday we are there at 7 p.m. Come and join us for wedding choreographies, wedding events, everything. We are just here and take your free trial class. And if you like it, just come and join us. Thank you.
TV Gold viewers, we are here at the Wedding Expo and it's by Marriott Hotel. It's a really good and very interesting. You can get everything under the one roof. Like if you have a wedding in your family, you can get everything here. So please come and visit the expo here. Thank you so much. TV Gold viewers, please join the parade. It's going to be the big parade this year, August 18 in Manhattan, and be the proud of Indian. Please come and join the parade this year. Thank you so much.
It's a good platform as far as Dulhan Expo is concerned. We had interactions with the people. What normally we do is we try to protect their hard-earned money, provide them solution which will give them a growth and also give them the financial stability.
Very nice. We're enjoying here a lot. I like this event and I recommend others to come here and join this party. It's really amazing and wonderful. You have a time to see other people and look around. It's a lot of things, but you can explore here.
The Odisha Society of the Americas held their 3-day Golden Jubilee reunion celebration at Harrah's Atlantic City recently. More than 2,000 people from across the globe attended the event, which was the largest gathering of Odiyas to date. There were seminars on healthcare, technology, women's forum, and Odisha Development Forum. Various discourses held involved the fields of culture, education, religion, science, technology, medicine, and entrepreneurship. There were many youth development sessions as well, and exclusive cultural programs featuring artists and luminaries from North America and Odisha. The chief guest of honor was flautist Pandit Hariprasad Chaurasia. Here's some glimpses into that event.
My name is Lolatendu Mohanty. I am the president of Odisha Society of Americas in the national level. And as you can see today, we are celebrating 50 years of the Odisha Society of Americas. For last 50 years, which started in 1969, Odisha Society has grown up and it has preserved our heritage and culture in this far land. We still smell our land here and we are so proud of our achievements, and this is a historic moment for us. And in the Atlantic City Harrah's, we're celebrating this for 3 days, and it is going to be performed by artists from the different sections of the world, some coming from India, some locally over here. We have around 400 participants who will be performing throughout 2 days and covering 40 hours of performance.
Congratulations to Odisha Society of the Americas for preserving our heritage, our culture for the last 50 years. This is a very exciting time for Odisha Society history. The organization which started with few ODIs just wanted to get together, share their heritage, maybe in somebody's basement, now grown up to a huge organization with high repute, serving Odias not only in North America, but connecting it to people around the world.
This is a golden opportunity for us to present ourselves in this Golden Jubilee celebration of Odia Society of America. And this is the Golden Jubilee celebration and 50th year of togetherness. Odia diaspora is now in a golden stage, and this is a golden platform for we Ashikala team. We are going to present our theme dance Nova Kalibara ODC, and really it's like opportunity and dreams come true to present ourselves in this Golden Jubilee celebration. And I really want to congratulate all the members of Odia Society of Americas because they are doing excellent job, and in Atlantic City we are create a mini Odisha. So thank you very much, and please join everyone and enjoy. Thank you.
आइए रैपर को सुनाती हूँ चुप चुप के मैं घूमी गली गली के मिला नहीं मेरा पिया खिल खिल के घूमती गली गली के खिला नहीं मेरा जिया मेरी इतनी कहानी मेरी है परेशानी कोई आए दिल दे जाए यू देश की दीदी तेरा क्या बैठे बाना गाना कुड़ियों को डाली ताना बोलो इच्चे के गाना दानी ऊपर दाना इच्चे के गाना.
We are privileged to hold this 50th convention with the maximum number of attendees, with cultural extravaganza period. आपण माने देखिबे जे this 50 years of celebration consists of food, friends, and the link to the future. आउ आपण मानको अनेक look into the link to the history channel. We have created the history for the future for all generations, and the production of all the journals published in last 50 years.
भगवान करे तो आप गोल्डन डायमंड सेकेंड मुझे
Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community, is on the air every week from Monday to Thursday at 8 and 11 p.m. We also present this special weekly edition of Vision of Asia every Sunday at 11 a.m. It's time now for a short break. We'll be right back after these messages. The JAINA Convention 2019 was recently held in Ontario, California, near Los Angeles. Every 2 years, JAINA and a local Sangh host a convention with over 4,000 guests from around the world. The theme for the 2019 convention was the Jain religion in the 21st century. There were sessions on Jain philosophy and Jain virtues, devotion, compassion, transformation of our lives, current events in Jain communities and current world challenges, and the role of Jainism. Chairman of Parekh Worldwide Media and ITV Gold, Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parekh was honored at this event for his non-profit works and contribution with Project Life Global USA. Take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need another radical Copernicus and Galileo to remind us that we are not the center of the universe.
We are the partner charity of Life Global USA, Canada and UK. We are running this non-profit for last 4 decades. We are in health, education, environment and women empowerment. We are in the blood banking since last 37 years. More than 700,000 blood units we distributed to poor and needy patients free of charge. We are also in environment. We are in education. More than 84 schools rebuilt and dedicated to the government of India and Gujarat. In interior rural Gujarat and India. We are also in women empowerment. We have a non-resident Gujarati center of Rajkot, of Saurashtra and Kutch. There are 6 NRG center in Gujarat, and government of Gujarat given us a Saurashtra and Kutch NRG center, and we are inviting all non-resident Gujarati in USA and Canada.
Now you would be outraged if 10 jumbo jets crashed every day with no survivors. Well, the same number of children die every day through water-related diseases. The mighty Colorado River, the Rio Grande, the Indus, and the Yellow Rivers now frequently no longer reach the sea, sucked dry by the meat and dairy industry, whilst 4 billion people suffer from water scarcity. So why do I speak to you about water? Because it takes 50,000 liters of water to produce 1 kilo of beef, 1 swimming pool.
So last 47 years, we have treated 5.7 million people and nearly about 200,000 people have been operated. The trust motto is to conduct a medical camps as well as provide medical services to 1,200 villages of the Gujarat and throughout India also. So the January camps, more than 100 doctors and volunteers come from USA and from other parts of the countries to serve the nearly about 30,000 patients who comes in 30 specialty camps going on and during every year. So please plan to join us in every January. If you cannot come in January, anytime throughout the years, we have nearly about 70 camps throughout the year, so you can join us as volunteers and serve the humanity. Thank you very much.
Please be vegan yourself, in word, in deed, in what you wear, all you eat, what you buy, and much more. And please spread your wonderful example of Jain values to others. When I was a little girl, my Jain friends never said to me, you should be vegetarian, let alone you should be vegan. They didn't press their values on me. And there is nothing more wonderful than Jain values. So please press them on everyone you meet without any excuse to do so unfailingly and always.
Hello, I am Dr. Jitendra Adia. I am a mind power trainer and life coach from Ahmedabad, India. Dr. Pradeep Kansagra is my friend. For last 20 years, he was talking about Bidra camp, and in fact, I have not visited it, but I know everything about the Bidra camp, and they are doing wonderful service, and I promised him that this year I will definitely visit Bidra camp in January 2nd or 3rd week. Wonderful. My best wishes to Bidra camp organizer and Khaskar Vijay Bhai Chheda. He is doing a great job. All the best, sir.
Is one of the most honored Indian American. Topping the honors in 2010 Padma Shri Award confirmed by by President of India Pratima Patil on March 2012. Dr. Parikh has been nominated Knights of Immaculate Helicopters in UK. He is the recipient of 2006 Pravasi Bharati Award. He is the recipient of 2005 Ellis Island Medal of Honors. That's also one of the topmost honor that has been given to one of the Indians. He is a patron philanthropic, including the chairman and founder of Life Global in New Jersey, USA, and senior advisor to Gujarat-based Project Life. I would like to give this award, one of the JAINA awards, JAINA Presidency Award, to Dr. Sudhirbhai Parikh and Dr. Sudhaben Parikh.
Really, I'm very touched with your affection and love. But more important that you have recognized activity of the Life Global, which is really helping a poorest poor women in India, rehabilitate them and make them self-sufficient. So also thank you Bhikhubai, B.U. Patel, and all other my friends and philanthropists who generously supports our Life Global activities. And I thank you very much. And God bless you, God bless JAINA, and wish you all the best.
Currently, their theme is women empowerment. And that is not that the only thing they are going to do, of course. They will continue with all their projects, and their focus is on women empowerment, which is so essential and so important. And this is not just philosophical. They want to support to the extent that they give them vocational training and then support them until they become self-sufficient by giving them the means. They are willing to give even sewing machine so that the woman can go and practice in whichever part of the country they live, so that they can earn their livelihood, and generations for their families will be benefited by that. The children will be educated.
The American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin, AAPI, was founded 37 years ago with the goal of creating a level playing field for foreign medical graduates encountering immigration and licensing issues. AAPI is the largest non-profit ethnic medical organization in the United States. AAPI held their 2019 convention at the Omni Atlanta at CNN Center and Georgia World Congress Center from July 3rd to the 7th. The American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin's 37th annual convention provided opportunities to interact with leading physicians, health professionals, academicians, and scientists of Indian origin. The well-attended event had forums in which to discuss medical advances and to work on developing health policy agendas. In addition to the educational and professional networking sessions, there were many cultural activities as well as entertainment by Bollywood artists. Today, we show some of the beginning coverage of the convention, which includes recognition being given to Parekh Worldwide Media and ITV Gold's chairman, Dr. Sudhir Parekh.
This is ITV Gold, and I'm Aditi Lamba, and you're watching this with cameraman Rajabhati. We're in Atlanta, in Georgia, and we are joined by none other than the music legend, the sensational, the ever-shining. I actually do not know how I could introduce this, and I do not know how I could ever get over this honor that I'm getting right now, Shankar Mahadevan. Thank you so much for being with us on ITV Gold.
It's my pleasure, my honor. I'm privileged.
You know, everybody doesn't know this. He just did a 3-hour blockbuster show amongst hundreds and hundreds of prominent Indian personalities, doctors at AAPI here in Georgia. And he's right now talking to us right after the show. I want to know where this passion and this energy for the community, for music, and this love comes from.
I think you have got to do what you're passionate about. The fact that I'm doing all this is because I'm totally passionate about music, whether it is composing music or performing live, or singing, or touring with a jazz musician, or whether it's classical music. They're all derivatives of music. So as long as it's music, I enjoy every bit, and that's what gives me my passion. Yeah.
तेरी काली आँखों से जिंद मेरी जागे, धड़कन से तेज दौड़ो, सपनों से आगे, अब जान उठ जाए, ये जहां छूट जाए, संग प्यार रहे, मैं रहूं ना रहूं, सजदा तेरा सजदा, दिन रैन करूं ना ही चैन करूं, सजदा तेरा सजदा, करूं मैं तेरा सजदा, रखवार करूं, मेरी जान करूं, अब जान उठ जाए, ये जहां छूट जाए, संग प्यार रहे, मैं रहूं ना रहूं, सजदा
Mukherjee, a lot of tonight was about empowering the young voices, be it Srinidhi or be it Shivam, and be it the entire ensemble of cast that you brought together. I would love for you to reflect upon why it's so important for right now for you as a music legend to sort of pursue that and really, really bring forth this talent.
You know, we have done what we did in our career, and we have achieved what we have achieved. But it's our duty, and I think it's a responsibility as a music composer, as a performer, to promote the next generation and bring them to the forefront. Because if we don't do it, who will do it? You know, established artists should not go on only promoting themselves. They have to promote the next generation and bring them to the forefront so that they carry on the legacy forward, especially if they are super talented and they need the platform, they need the chance, they need the visibility of, you know, an August gathering like what it was today. So it's very important.
One advice I would really like for you to give to all these amazing...
I think just to stay away from mediocrity and try to understand the difference between music that's mediocre and music that's got depth. And just get used to listening to good music, that's it.
Just one last thing. AAPI brought you here amongst so many Indian Americans. Absolutely an honor to have you here. One message for the entire team, and also just for the Indian American community. There's a lot that's going on here and in India. We would love to hear that.
Well, I can just say that मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू. Being Indian, physicians of Indian origin, it's great. They have done so much. They've you know brought up India's name all over the world. But wherever you are, remember India.
Dr. Sunil Parikh and Sudha Parikh.
Don't go anywhere. Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community will return after these messages from our sponsors. Former Indian cricket team captain Kapil Dev made appearances in North Brunswick, New Jersey recently to meet and greet his fans. The public clamored for an opportunity to meet the legendary cricketer and get his autograph. Kapil Dev was the captain of the Indian cricket team that won the 1983 Cricket World Cup, and he was India's national cricket coach between October 1999 and August 2000. Kapil Dev has been named as the Indian Cricketer of the Century by Wisden in 2002. The Indian government had bestowed the civilian honors of the Padma Bhushan and Padma Shri awards to this icon. While visiting New Jersey, Kapil Dev interacted with many Indian Americans and prominent members from the community. He spoke humbly about his journey, his admiration for India, and his passion for cricket.
चाहत और मोहब्बत जब आसमान से बरसती है तो फिजाएं कहती हैं आए आए. कपिल देव न्यू जर्सी में आए और शॉप राइट पर आकर ऐसी धूम मचाई. ना ऐसी लाइनें ना इतने लोग ना इतनी मोहब्बत कभी नहीं देखी. सो एंजॉय ITV. जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम, भारत माता की जय. एंजॉय.
the president and founder trustee of the Jalaram Seva Samaj of North America. Today, we are gathering here in a small group because during these weekdays, so we cannot get too many crowd, but Kapil Dev is coming here to visit. This is our fortunate that he is coming and visiting our temple before even we open the temple. So it's very fortunate to us to see him, and thank you for him. And we are very fortunate that ITV is here and giving us opportunity to show you. Thanks.
I'm very happy that everybody's here today at our mandir, the Jalaram Dham in Somerset, New Jersey. This is the first time we're getting a group of people here, and we're very happy to have Kapil Dev here to bless this occasion.
It is different, love for the country is different. Yeah, sure. I mean, then you will never feel this is your country.
You belong there.
You should feel this is your country. This country giving you everything.
Everything. More than everything.
Your kids, your family, your house.
Everything, right?
Everything.
Money, everything coming from here, right?
Now it's time for a special weekly segment, this week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parekh. In today's show, we gain more insight into Dr. Parekh's life journey.
And now time for weekly show with a passionate India lover, chairman of ITV Gold and Parekh Worldwide Media. Get ready for loving sharing from physician, philanthropist, publisher and India advocate in this week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parekh. Namaskar, I'm Ashok Vyas, and today we begin this week's show with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parekh with a very special smile, the smile that connects us to our childhood days. And in this series which we have started talking about the life of Dr. Parekh, we'll go back to his memories, and I thank him for having accepted this request to dive deep into his memory lane for insight and inspiration for us. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
So you were talking about your school days, and you mentioned about the leadership aptitude which you demonstrated at age 7 or 8, something like that. So talk to me about your other memories of school friends and any teacher or someone who you looked up to from this point of view.
Well, I mean, since my father was Celtex officer, so he used to get transferred every 3 years. So I had I would say, a great opportunity to learn at that age, between age 7 and 13. I learned in the three different languages, 3 different medium. So it is not easy.
What medium?
So when I was young, of course I started with the Gujarati because we were in the Gujarat. Then we went to Jalgaon, Maharashtra. My father got transferred in the Jalgaon. So then there was no Gujarati school or no English school. Jalgaon was a very small village. I mean, not village, but it's a small town. So completely in 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade, I learned everything in Marathi. So Marathi becomes my medium of education. So it's not that easy at that age to convert from overnight to Gujarati to Marathi. And then again I went to Mumbai, then it became English. So, but then I went to Gujarat when I was in the college. Again that time in Gujarat, all this Gujarati was there in science college. So in a way, if I look back, it's a great experience. And that made me kind of all-rounder. So I can handle anything and everything, all cultures, with the great ability to accept that.
That's wonderful. And if we try to get towards your memory of being in Jalgaon for some time, because very few people know that you have also known Marathi. Everybody looks at you, and there is a continuous Gujarati flavor that is visible from you. So, can you speak Marathi even now?
Yeah, I can speak Marathi even now, and I can understand Marathi completely. And I still go and watch Marathi drama. I do enjoy that, because Marathi drama, even I just saw last year Marathi film where Madhuri Dixit acted, and it was a great story. So I love to watch Marathi drama, Marathi film, even Marathi music. I mean, that Kisori Amolkar was my favorite vocal singer. So I always enjoyed the Marathi literature, and it's very rich and very deep and very fascinating.
Absolutely. So if we try to recollect some of the visuals from Jalgaon or any person from that phase of your life.
Well, I mean, I was also very much active as a child. I mean, I loved to play the cricket that time. Every day before you go to school, we all kids, I mean, probably you are also doing the same thing. School starts at 11 o'clock, so 9 to 10 we used to play cricket every day. And then we have a lunch and then go to school. And I enjoyed that. And I'm always a very competitive person in the sports. And always, my always attitude is at that age also that I should be number one. Nobody should be number one.
Absolutely.
So I always give all my effort to become that. And so anyway, that's the one thing. And then of course when we were in Mumbai, must be 9-10 years of age, and we used to live in close to Parel, which is close to Lal Bagh. And the Lal Bagh Ganapati is the most powerful Ganapati. Even that time, I'm talking about 50 years ago, not 50, more than that, 60 years ago. So in that time I used to be part of that, and that time that Lal Bagh Ganpati was not that big. This was 62 years ago I'm talking about, in 50s. And I used to be part of that whole function to be part of making the Ganpati, doing some small thing and contributing myself to something with all other Marathi. So people were thinking that I'm one of the Marathi boy.
Absolutely.
And doing this thing. So it was great.
So you mentioned that you wanted to be number one. Do you see that spirit is something that one is born with, or there are some people who somewhere helps you perceive that you should be number one?
No, I think in my personal opinion, you have to be born with that zeal. You have to have that zeal. You have to have that ambition that you want to be number one. And not number one, not literally number one, but
try to excel.
Try to excel in every field, or whatever you take it, you should make it best out of it. And that's what people usually, people learn during their lifetime, but only person who does consistently and persistently is that person who has that zeal. And that's why a lot of people were saying, still they are saying that whatever I touch, usually I turn into the gold. So it means I always have that luck that doesn't matter how failing business is, if I touch or if I get involved, it becomes successful. And the perception of that business becomes more credible.
So you bring a sense of light with you, and I would say that is the light of optimism, and that optimism is it touches everyone around you somehow. Then the perception also changes, is one way of interpreting it. But staying with Sudhir Parekh, well, he is in his teens, and he moved from Jalgaon to Mumbai, and Mumbai city offers lot of opportunities and yet challenges. Probably, I don't know how was the situation in 50s, but now when you go from a small town to Mumbai, it is overwhelming.
It's challenging, but that time we were in our childhood, so we never realized other challenges, but we kind of enjoyed ourselves, and without any. At that time, there was big commotion was going on in Mumbai between Gujarati-speaking people and Marathi-speaking people.
Oh,
because,
mm-hmm.
Yes, and it's a big. It was really literally very violent protest was going on because Marathi people wanted Maharashtra separate and Gujarati people wanted Gujarat separate, and we all were at that age, middle school age. We all were getting involved in that. But of course, my main focus was education. I always, even though of course we all who are coming from the middle class background, we all have small accommodation back home with the 5, 6, 7 family members. So I studied during my middle school, high school, by sitting in even college. Sitting in the during daytime during the park, and nighttime during putting the chair in the my shower and study I study myself, and I think I did a great job. And I mean, always I liked by not only in the high school or not in the college, but even in the medical school or residency time, I was very much liked by superiors or bosses, because I was very sharp, very. I mean, they used to tell me we used to have one textbook called Gray's Anatomy written by Mr. Gray, and I used to memorize page to page of that 400-page book.
Wow!
I can tell which sentence is what page, and of course I was gold medalist in medical school. And then, of course, I did my pediatric residency in Ahmedabad, and from there, one consultant from WHO was very pleased with my work and research, so he took me or offered me a position in England, and that's how. Even though I had ECFMG pass, I did not come to America because my ideas were different. My ideas were go to England, take the degree what our professors and teacher had. FRCS and MRCP, come back to India and serve the people.
Wonderful.
And that's why I didn't come to America. When all my classmates came here, they all came in early 70s. I came a few years later. So because my whole vision for the serving the people was different, and I happened to be in one of the best medical school or hospital called St. Bartholomew Hospital in London, which was founded by Henry II in 11th century. And that time, in that hospital, in order to get junior most position as a resident, first year resident, you have to have a primary MRCP. It means you have to have a certain exam pass in England. And during that time, this was in 72, out of 600 doctors in that hospital, I was only Asian doctor. Forget about Indian, Asian. There were no Chinese doctor, there was no Korean doctor. And when I went for interview, they told me on my face, 14 consultants were taking the interview for junior most position. And I was told that, Dr. Parekh, you are here before your time. and so still I got that job, because the consultant who brought me from Ahmedabad to London, he was one of the 14th persons sitting there.
Wow.
So
I think that line is very important, that you have come here before time, and we have come to the conclusion of this show before time. There is so much that one would like to hear from Dr. Parekh, and as we hear him, we realize that he loves speed. But in the next episode, I'll try to go back to some of the early days also again, because the formative years and the spirit with which you sustained your commitment for success is what we want to learn from you. And I am thankful to him for having accepted our request to share some of the insight coming from those days. So as we conclude part of this series today, your direct words for our viewers.
Well, dear friends, really I thank you for joining us this week with Dr. Sudhir Parikh. It was a great pleasure. See you again next week. God bless America, God bless India, and God bless you.
And now time for weekly show with a passionate India lover, Chairman of ITV Gold and Parikh Worldwide Media. Get ready for loving sharing from physician, philanthropist, publisher and India advocate in this week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh.
That is all the time we have for today's Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. Join ITV Gold's Facebook page. Keep sending details of events to us at events@itvgold.com. And do subscribe to our YouTube channel for access to our important programs at your convenience. Thanks for watching. Do join us next week at the same time for a new edition of Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. Until we meet again, have a great week ahead. I'm Kala Shankar. Namaste.